G'day. We are going camping. Tilley and I are heading up to the hills for the night. Big southerly fronts just hit Christchurch, so not the best day for it, but sort of went to do this on purpose to just go experience a bit of early season snowfall, possibly, that's in the forecast. So we'll go do that. Mia's working tonight, so Tilley and I thought we'll go camping, didn't we, bud? Yes, we did, didn't we? So yeah, come along with us, guys. Just nipping into the supermarket now. The truck is packed poorly, but anyway, stuff's thrown in. Just an impromptu trip, really. So yeah, enjoy. Well, I tell you what, I don't know if you can hear us over the rain, but it is bucketing down. First winter storm of the season, really. Well, it's actually only just going autumn, but it's first cold snap for New Zealand for 2024. Mia's working, as I said, so I'm heading away with Tilley for the night. We're just trying to find a wee campsite up the way here. We're just going through a little place called Glen Tunnel, about half an hour or 40 minutes west of Christchurch. So just heading up into the Canterbury High Country. We'll just find a wee spot for the night. Tilley, you probably wanted an outing, didn't you, bud? Didn't you? So yeah, we'll just set up the Troopy for the night. Yeah, as you can see outside, this is the current state of play. What do you think, mate? You loving it? No comment, Dad. I'm trying to get out. You ready to go already? Yes. Alright, come on, let's go. Well, that is pretty bloody freezing. Even a couple of hours ago it was 21 degrees, actually no, more like 24 degrees I think this morning in Christchurch. I've just been out to the little boys' room on the side of the road, just heading into the Canterbury High Country here, and it is down to 6 degrees on the thermometer in the truck. First things first, just like Tony does with Bruno on AB Camp. Is that pretty? Tilley is happy, she's got her treat. Well guys, we made it. Up in the Canterbury High Country now. I'm sorry if there's a wee bit of wind noise coming from this camera. Actually intentionally just filming on the old iPhone just to see what it's like. I just find it so much easier. We're here, as you can see, it's a bit sunnier here than what it was towards Christchurch. These southerly fronts often travel up the South Island of New Zealand. They push inland slightly, but this geography, essentially, these foothills, they sort of act as a barrier and you come inland, and often it's actually not too bad in here. I can't actually camp right here, so I'll camp up the road a little bit where I'm allowed to, and then probably come back here for a fish in the morning. Here is the very basic setup for tonight. So I've used the double mattress. It's a Kathmandu cabana. It's probably a bit big because I think it's about 100 centimeters or so, 105 between the wheel arches. But yeah, my wee spot, Tilley's wee spot. Hopefully she curls up there. She'll probably try to find her way through the front seat. But anyway, that's going to be us for the night. I'll tell you what, I've had worse places than this. Beautiful, nice and sheltered in the back of the Troopy here. Tilley's still out there, and here's the view from in the back of the truck. On the menu tonight, avocado and crackers for a bit of afternoon tea, some baked beans as an emergency, wee tomato soup, some scroggin, courgette to go on the barbie later, cheese and crackers, nectarine and banana, and the best of all, venison sausages. Beautiful, cheese and crackers and a bit of a treat. And the most crucial ingredient for the evening's play is this Lakeman beer. This is a West Coast IPA. I'm definitely not much of a craft beer man, definitely more a Spates man. When you're up in a place like this, I don't know, sometimes it's nice just to have something a bit different. Anyway, we'll see what it's like. It's just so good to be up here, eh? It's so nice. This is actually exactly why we bought the Troopy. If we want to have a brief chat about that. Hopefully the wind's not too crazy in the mic. You could probably hear it whistling through the tussock out there in the grass, but we've sort of bought the Troopy for, in New Zealand we're just not privileged enough to have weather like you Aussies do all year round. Like even in the summertime here, you're talking, I don't know, temperatures like down to the single digits at time overnight. And certainly this time of year, like we've only just gone into March, and driving through Glen Tunnel an hour ago, it was 7 degrees on the thermometer or so, 6 degrees. Heavy rain, this wind howling through here. But even in some of these valleys, they just funnel the wind so much. So over time, I've sort of just become a bit sick of living out of, no, living's probably the wrong word. I've become sick of camping out of vehicles that you sort of spend all your evening trying to stay warm, trying to find something to keep you warm. And in the summer when you can't have a campfire, like now, we still can't have campfires here. So you're forced to do whatever you can to get out of the wind. And normally it's sheltering behind, in the lee of a vehicle or something. But the Troopy for us was the one that gave us the interior living space like this. Obviously we haven't got it set up yet. We're going to do a proper fit out, but being able to sit in here, still be immersed in the nature, still hear the sounds, and being able to keep sheltered in the back of a Troopy like this is so nice. So I'm going to make up a coffee shortly, I think. Coffee's on the brew, beautiful, and it's cooling down quite substantially in the last quarter of an hour or so. See in the distance there as well, the clouds just seems to be coming in a bit more. So yeah, a nice hot cup of coffee is just what the doctor ordered, and oh man, something about coffee in the mountains, for some reason it just tastes 10 times as good as anything you'd get at home, even a bought barista coffee, especially with condensed milk in it. Not for you, not for you, darling. Tell you what, it is bloody freezing. Tilley and I just lay down in the truck for a while. I was about to cook up some dinner, I think. So on the menu, as I mentioned earlier, were the saucies, some courgettes. So next on the agenda is, I think, tearing into one of these, just enjoying it. Seems like the rain's passed. It was bucketing down and we had some sleet as well. At one point there was some decent flurries of, I wouldn't say snow flurries, but definitely sleety flurries landing on the windscreen and stuff. And yeah, wee Tilley for the most part was pretty good. She's only, she's nearly 2 years old, so it's all pretty new to her still, and especially when we changed setups. And she curled up just in the back here, went to sleep for a while, and now she's back onto her wee beef hoof. So without further ado, crack into a Lakeman. A few vehicles heading into the Wilberforce catchment. It is the Raw. Cheers. Oh, beautiful. It is the Raw, so a few hunters out and about and stuff, and I was meant to be heading off in a couple of weeks, but sadly work's in the way of that. I think it's about down to about 2 or 3 degrees. Can't complain about this now. Just been back in the truck for another hour or so, sipping away on that beer, and Tilley was pretty good that time. Curled up and went to sleep for a bit. But this, I'll show you in a sec. The clouds just cleared up the valley, and there's definitely a fresh snow line. So that's pretty cool. No wonder it was cold. The winds just died right down. It's about 7 o'clock or something in the evening, and it's, I don't know, it just feels so much warmer without that rain. The sun's trying to peek through up the valley a wee bit. And now the only thing you can hear, Tilley chewing again. A faint car on the gravel road he's just gone past. Came from up the valley somewhere. But other than that, it's just silence. We'll crack into this simple meal. It's part of what's good on YouTube, isn't it? I won't claim to be a chef, that's for sure, but I enjoy it nonetheless. Courgette coming next. I'm going to slice them slightly thinner so they cook a wee bit quicker. Some water. Okay. It's a bit of a shame every time that I try to cook a meal, the rain comes back in. It's warmed up a lot without that wind. It's so nice. Beautiful. These little butane stoves, they're just hopeless really, eh? Good in the peak of summer. I should have just bought the LPG one with the gas bottle, but it's quick and easy, lives in that wee box, so I thought, oh, I'll bring that. But as soon as the temperature's below, I reckon 10 degrees or something, they just drop off massively, and especially when they get near empty. I was away last weekend and used this one, so it's getting a bit empty. It's getting a bit punishing cooking sausages on this, but that's all right. I had time for a fish, broke my rod. It's a bit of an older telescopic rod, so it was due for an upgrade. Snapped on the first cast, which is odd, but it's all good. Such is life. So, oh well. Mia's going to get a surprise when I come home and tell her that I'm off to buy a new fishing rod. That'll be exciting. Sorry, honey. Anyway, dinner's nearly ready. We'll have that, and then I think we'll have a bit of an early night. Oh well, the most unglamorous meal was served. That is the view this evening. And we are about to finish this, and then I think we'll have an early night. So signing out tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the morning. It's about 5 in the morning, and it is frozen solid. Cold old night in the truck, Tills. Here's Tilley's water bowl this morning. Absolutely frozen solid. Surprised how warm we were actually, but you know, we're going to get up now, 5 o'clock, and we'll make up a coffee. Morning again everyone. We just drove back towards home actually this morning. It was an absolutely freezing morning up there, and Tilley woke up pretty early and unfortunately had a bit of the runs, so I didn't really want to put her back in the truck and make her uncomfortable or anything, so we kind of just hung around camp, made a coffee and sipped away on that, took the back road through to Lake Linden, and then back over Porter's Pass through to Christchurch. Hello bud, yeah I know you want to be on camera. So yeah, we're back sort of towards home now. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it's a bit of an abrupt end to that video, but hey look, that's the reality of the camping, and that's again what we're trying to convey on the channel. So hope you enjoyed the week camping mission. Thanks for taking along guys, and we'll see you next time.